Well, for more on the story, we welcome to studio Danny Denan, the CEO of GreenTops. Danny, thank you so much for joining us. Talk to us right now about the challenges of having a business here but relying on imports and businesses from China. How is it affecting you right now?
Well, the crisis was unexpected, and I would say some kind of force majeure for all of us. We see that the capacity of production has not been increased enough at this moment, so we have suffered severe orders which have not been supplied. In January, February, we have not supplied about 80% or 70% till this moment. The Chinese say at this moment that 60 or 70% of the factories are back in order. However, at this moment we still see a large backlog of orders not being supplied in time. So it's a kind of huge tsunami which started in China and it's moving and shifting over into Israel. Luckily, we had ordered a bit more for the new year, so we're still okay. But the future seems quite gray at this moment regarding all the orders and all the next shipments which are supposed to arrive.
Talk to us about that future that you're talking about looking grey from the short-term and the long-term perspective. So many people in this country losing their jobs right now, going on unpaid leave. Talk about the ripple effects that this is having for the industries.
So everybody's like a bit laughing about China and maybe about other countries, but I think China handled the crisis quite well. They're at the end of the curve. No one was unemployed there. The government supplied 100% of the payment to the factories which supplied the people themselves. So no one was actually fired in China, although it was a huge crisis. Here in Israel at this moment it seems a chaos because no one taking control, and we have 500, 600,000, probably by the end of this month, 1 million people which are without jobs, without payment. This is crazy. We don't see any kind of clear way in Israel. Everybody is like pulling their own way, and at this moment this is very dangerous because the leaders should supply security. And in China they've done it, in Sweden they've done it, in Germany they're doing it, in Italy they're doing it. In Israel they try to make this halat, which is a kind of holiday without payment. I don't know what it will mean, but it seems to be very bad for the economy at this moment. So I'm afraid.
Very briefly, what would you expect from government? How could they be helping a business like yours right now?
Very easy. First of all, exactly like the US or England, give us the precise measures which are going to be done. For example, delay the tax for the summer times. That should be at this moment delayed as well. All taxes, all economy benefits should be supplied to the end clients, to the end customers, to the end people at the end. So I think in the long term we see a big disaster here because no money is actually driven into the right direction at this moment. The government is keeping all the money in Israel very close to the chest instead of allowing the money to run down to the end clients so they can buy something for the Passover which is coming, for the Pesach, for the next holidays. It seems that the government is not supplying the money the correct way, and there's no exact leadership giving us the correct way at this moment. Doesn't matter. I'm going to be very careful about the politics because I'm not talking about the politics, but you have to have a leader which is supplying a clear way. This is not happening at the moment, and we don't have any subsidies, we don't have any benefits, we don't have any tax benefits, we don't have any payments. So employing many employees, it's quite complicated at this time as a big company as we are.
Very uncertain time for so many industries. Danny Denan, the CEO of GreenTops, we wish you all the best and thank you so much for your insight.